Hi, welcome to another Shed Sessions, and today we visited Butler's Cheese out in Inglewhite in the Beaconfell area of Lancashire. And Gillian, her favourite cheese is Blacksticks Blue, and look at that for a wonderful cheese. You've got those sort of deep, lush flavours that Butlers are so familiar with. And then you've got that cutting sort of blue, but it's sort of strong and mellow. We're going to do a macaroni cheese today. What do you think? I'm not known for macaroni cheese, but I just feel that I love eating Butler's cheese. It melts great. Blacksticks Blue. It melts great with sauces, but I just wanted to highlight it. And I tried this macaroni cheese and I thought, wow, it's just great. So let's have a go. Okay, so ingredients. We've got some roast onion, so a couple of very small roasted onions. I've got about 5 ounces of macaroni pasta, and I've got 50 grams of Blacksticks Blue, got 100 grams of tasty Butler's Lancashire cheese, and I've got 100 grams of bacon. I've got 50 grams, I'll just write that there, 50 grams of butt mushrooms. These are the chestnut mushrooms. A little bit of roast garlic, sourdough crumb, and then over to my right here, we've got the sauce to make the Mornay sauce, or with the ingredients to make the Mornay sauce. We've got milk, creme fraiche, flour and butter. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to, as our pan has come up to the boil, so we've got it seasoned in there. I'm just going to turn it down a little touch now it's up there. So seasoning is important. I always put a little bit of fat, and I've got some olive oil here that I'm going to pop a little bit of olive oil in. You don't have to pop olive oil in, but I don't know. It makes me feel better. Okay, so the macaroni goes in. Off we go. And I'll pop that back on there. And then here I've got a frying pan. So I need to heat that frying pan up, and we're going to cut our mushrooms up. So again, using the dagger-like motion, I've just cut them in half because they're rather large chestnut mushrooms. And just drawing them towards me. I mean, your mac and cheese, you know, I did fancy doing a shrimp one, and I'm going to do a shrimp one, but it wouldn't go with this cheese. Of course, I think even you guys, well, you'd know that, wouldn't you? This cheese would just blow the shrimps. Okay, so bacon, this side here, into lardons. And I'm going to check that, turn that up a little bit now, to number 8, and we'll pop the bacon in there. Hear that sizzling now, and then we're going to pop the mushrooms in a short while. Okay, so let's have a look at our pan here, and we'll put it on number 5, pop our 50 grams of butter in there. And we've got 45 grams of flour. Okay, we need a wooden spoon. Start our process off in making the sauce. Okay, so perhaps got a lot going on, but I wanted to show you cutting the ingredients, making them, and making it feel really special, because Mac and cheese is a great thing when it's done right. So our butter's melting down. I'm going to just roughly chop the garlic up. Okay, a wooden spoon. And we're using Peter Gott's dry cured bacon. Only the best. And pop those mushrooms in now. In they go. And again, I'll just turn that down a tad. Okay, butter is melted. Flour goes in. And just stir that nice and gently till you form a roux or a nice paste. Okay, and I'm going to pop the garlic in there so we get that in, and that can cook through with the sauce. As it's roasted, you didn't need to put it in beforehand. Okay, and then one of the secrets that I've said before is basically put your liquid in and allow it to come back up to the boil. Once you do that, I mean, I've got a whisk over here, so we can use the whisk if we need to, but if you let it come back up to the boil, I can start to give it a little bit more energy now, so I'll turn it up to number 7. And our bacon and mushrooms are looking good, and they're going to cook out, so we can just move them now over here so they're ready to go. And as now the milk's come to the boil, and then add a little bit more milk in there, and let's check our macaroni's good doing. A good stir. It's still got quite a bit to go yet. So give that about 8 to 10 minutes. And the milk's coming up to the boil again. And with our Mornay sauce, we're going to put 1/3 cream to 2/3 milk. Because we want to make a really lush sauce here. So milk goes in again. Just allow that to come back up to the boil. So, okay, we've got our grated cheese here, got our black sticks, and got our crumbs. I'm going to, the roasted onions, I'm going to put these in, I'm just going to slice them up and just add them. And I don't want to add too many. Just going to add them to our bacon and onions. I'll just take that outer layer off, because sometimes even though you roast them, it can be a little bit leathery. There you go. Okay, there's our roast onion. And now our sauce is back up to the boil. Needs a gentle stirring. And I can smell that garlic. That's yummy. Okay, and I'm just going to put some of our creme fraiche in. Now I'll just mix that nicely in. Oh, it's looking so good already. And then it's easy to make a cream sauce. I think you just got to just allow that stock, that milk to come back up to the boil, and can't go wrong really. How are we doing? Yeah, still a little while to go, yeah. Okay, we've got our dishes here. These are my old hot pot dishes, so we're going to try it in one of those. I think it'll probably take the bigger one. And just gently again, just working that sauce. See, it should shine. This is a bechamel at the moment, and then it will be Mornay once we've got the cheese in, but it should shine. Okay, now just put a little bit more of that creme fraiche in there. Gosh. Lovely. Just stir that lushness in. Oh. I'm loving it so far. It's looking really good. How does Italian? Or is it American? How is it? Oh my gosh. Right. Sauce is nearly ready there. So I'm going to just give it a little bit of salt on there, and I'll physically check your sauce that it tastes right, because don't just do it by guessing, but just get that salt in, and everybody's palate's slightly different, so it wants to be to your palate. Okay, now I'm going to put half of my cheese in here. Like so. Just work that in beautifully. Oh, can you see that? It just looks so lovely. I'm just going to, because the cheese will thicken it, I'll just take it down a little bit more with milk. But I think I'm about there now. It's looking good to me, that. Okay, so just allow that to come up, and then we'll check the macaroni. Let's have a look. And we're there with the macaroni, so magically, we're ready with both at the same time. Cooking really works. So, I'm going to pour the macaroni in, and then just allow it to air dry there for a moment. Let's get the macaroni in there, and then we can get rid of that. And got our cheese sauce, so I want about roughly a couple of ladles full. Just mix that together, and then with our, well, suppose we should just try it, shouldn't we, seasoning wise. Right, definitely needs a little bit of salt. Remember, we have got bacon going in there, so we don't need to over season. Okay. So we're going to pop the macaroni into our bowl. And then some of the bacon. Just get in there. Just get in there. Just get in there. Okay. And then again, another layer. And then I want to put the Blacksticks cheese on that layer near to the top, and then it can just seep through our macaroni, and then that final layer going on there. And that's all going to melt deliciously, sumptuously together. I'm just going to finish that off with a little bit of sauce. Like so. And then our crumbs. Go on the top there. Wiping around those edges. And then we've got a preheated oven at 200. And let's just pop mac and cheese in. And off we go. Half an hour. Let's see if the mac and cheese, it's had 30 minutes in the oven. Let's see how it is. Oh, it's looking great. I mean, I have a confession. I forgot to put the onions on the top, so I had to put them on after I got them in the oven. But the onions sort of had that texture at the end there. So there's our mac and cheese. Right, shall we have a try? Shall we have a try? To get it. Got a little bit of basil. I thought that might be nice just to garnish up on the top. So, fork. Need a spoon. Have I got a spoon? I have. So, let's have a look and see if our mac and cheese is going to be top. Oh, it's looking, I've got to say, it's looking better than I thought at one time. So, oh gosh, that blue cheese. Oh, smells like, come on, I've got to get some basil on top. I just feel like I need a bit of, you know, can we get close in on that? It's like, wow. Bit of basil. Right, let's see how good, bad or indifferent that is. That is pretty special. I've got to say it. You might think I'm saying that just for you, but it's pretty special. So that's mac and cheese with Blacksticks Blue. Onions. Hi, I'm Nigel Howarth. If you like what you've just seen, then subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on social media. Enjoy!